what is financial freedom and how to achieve that. So the first thing is that we will be discussing three things to turn your life around when it comes to the financial freedom. So first thing is emergencies never announce their arrival. Then the second thing is you have to take decision to turn your life around. And the third thing is things are gonna be more expensive day by day. So for every one of you who are watching me for the first time, I am C.S. Nehal Lodha, Law of Attraction and Transformation Coach. I help people to find their goals. I help people to achieve their goals. So let's start. So now, whenever it comes to financial freedom or achieving your financial goals, there are certain very bold decisions that you have to take in your life. So first very important thing is emergencies never announce their arrival, and that is the reason we have to keep aside certain funds, certain things which will be used only in the case of emergency. Then second thing is we have to take a decision to turn our life around. I will explain that to you with an example. The example and the story of the Balu, the bear Balu. In the jungle, in the zoo, there was a Balu. And that Balu had a chance to move around to jungle wherever he wants to in that specific area. There were trees, there were branches, there were ground, and there were rocks as well, the big rocks. So that Balu was sitting uncomfortably on a rock. And the visitor very awkwardly noticed his expression and asked that zookeeper that why did Balu not moving further from the rock? It seems that Balu is very uncomfortable sitting on the rock. Then why he is not moving around? The zookeeper told that visitor that there is a nail on that rock, and because of that nail, the Balu is being just sticked there. So that visitor again surprisingly asked a question. If that nail is hurting him, why he is not just jumping and moving from that rock? On that, zookeeper told him that nail is not creating that discomfort to Balu that he should move around. It was just creating a discomfort and not hurting that nail, and that is the reason he is just seated on that rock. After some time, the group of bees came and they started flying in front of his face, the Balu, the bear. And that very point of time, that bear got irritated and he just jumped from that rock, thinking that if that bees will bite me, will hurt me like anything, and will cause me itching like anything, and that I cannot just accept that. And he just jumped from that rock and moved around and went and sit on the other rock. So from this story, you must have understood that we take decision only in two conditions. One, because of fear, and second, because of faith. Whenever now everyone pretty well aware that yes, exercise is good for health, everybody should do exercise, everybody should follow a healthy lifestyle, but why we fail to do that? But whenever we went to doctor and doctor guide us, doctor prescribed us that if you don't do this exercise or this diet, you have to get admitted in this coming month. That very day, you start exercising. The reason behind is fear. You fear for your discomfort, you fear for your health, and that is the reason you start taking action. Then second thing is faith. Whenever you have faith in certain things that yes, this would result in good things, with the faith also you start taking action. But you have to now understand and you have to now think on this, that which are the areas or which are the which are the points where you are acting as a balu in your life. You are spoiling your life. Now, how you are spoiling life? Because many times you see that till the time you don't take a loan for your education, don't take a loan for your business, you don't succeed. The reason is not that loan, reason is not that lucky bank, reason is not the date, but reason is when you take that risk to pay back the loan, you run as if there is a fire on your bum and you are just running to jump in the water. So this is the reason you take decision. So the first thing is, while thinking about financial freedom, is emergencies never announce their arrival. So you have to always keep that mind, and you have to always keep savings ready with you, even if whatever situations, but still you have to keep certain savings always ready with you. Second, you have to take bold decision to turn your life around. There are situations when we just think that we are rich enough, or we don't have to bother about the money. We don't really rush with that speed for towards success. But when we just apply for a loan and go ahead paying that loan and succeeding step by step, our speed really increases. So it differs for every one of you. It is different for every one of you. It is different for everyone. The balu, the beer, the discomfort, that nail or that bee is different in everyone's life. The conditions, the situations, the factors are really different. But you need to identify one such a factor which is triggering point to you, and just charge yourself, take decision to turn your life around. And the third thing is that there are going to be always inflation in your life. ऐसे कभी नहीं होगा कि आज मुझे कोई चीज 5 रुपीज में मिल रही है और कल जाके वही चीज मुझे 2 रुपीज में मिलेगी. Never. It is always going to be inflation. So we have to take decisions right now. Whenever we think of investing in gaining certain knowledge, do it right now, because afterwards it will be more expensive rather. And that's why it is said that if you have decided already to do certain things, do it now, right? Don't postpone it, don't procrastinate it. So understand and always take a decision. Always find your trigger point. What are your trigger points which will really solve your problems, and which will just speed up your life towards success. So all the very best. Search your trigger points, get out of the comfort zone, and just run with a speed which never ever you have ever experienced before. If any difficulties in finding your goals, if any difficulties in how to really find that trigger factors in your life, I am always there for you. Thank you so much.